Hi, Chris here from Inside the Recording Studio podcast. In last week's episode, Jody and I talked about distortion and using it in your workflow when you're mixing, and not just for heavy, crunchy guitars, but for other instruments and other situations as well. So in this video, I'd like to show you how we can add a little bit of extra attitude to a snare drum. For this demonstration, I am going to play you a mix I'm currently working on for a local artist, and we're going to take a listen to the breakdown section here in the middle. Let's take a listen to this. So it's a pretty sparse section here, and I feel like the snare could use a little help there, those 16th note snares, where I'd like to beef them up a little bit more. And for this demonstration, we're going to use distortion to do that. So let me play you again what I ended up doing, and then I will break it down. I'll play it twice for you here, first with the effect in, and then with the effect off again. Okay, let me play that for you one more time. It's a subtle effect, but it's going to sound a little bit thinner this time because the effect is off. Okay, so let me show you what I did. I have my snare bus here that I simply set up as send. And on that send, I have the excellent decapitator. And I wanted to add a little beef, like I said, to this snare in just this section. So let's take a listen first to just what the effect that I'm adding, what that sounds like. By itself, that sounds absolutely wretched. But what that's going to do is it's going to add a little bit extra weight to my snare in just those sections. So what I've done here is I've added a fair bit amount of crunch here using the T mode here. It's the triode settings. But I have it set to a pretty dark tone. I am rolling off some high end, and after that I'm actually also adding a little bit of Pultec style EQ courtesy of Logic's built-in plugin here. But what I've also done with this, because I don't want this to be present through the entire track or the entire section, is that I've simply done an automation where I'm muting the track with the exception of those 16th note hits here. As you can see, here's these fills right here, and there's the effect that is added. That track is muted all the way throughout. And the reason I did this and not put it on the snare bus itself is because I get a little bit more control of the level of the effect. I can just move the fader up and down to blend to taste, so to speak. Let's take a listen to that with just the drums so you can hear what it actually does. Well, here it gets a lot weaker right away. So here it is again with the decapitator on it. And there you go. There's one way that we can use subtle use of distortion to kind of add some attitude in some places where it might need it in our mix. Hope you found something helpful in there. Thanks for watching, and have an awesome day.